So, like, one of the things that that sort of made me think of this is there's this thing called the ick right now. Like, so you have this perfect guy.
Love the ick.
There's this perfect guy.
But he rides a bicycle.
But there's one thing he can do that does that, like, throws the whole thing off.
He rides a bicycle like
a girl?
Like, not good.
What does that mean?
You ride side saddle?
So, all right. So
ride a bike
these
well.
girls are recording their dudes, and it's the most basic stuff. Like, let's say it's the way they eat their sandwich.
Yeah.
And it's just not the way that normal people eat a sandwich.
I think it tends
like, let's say they take a bite of the middle, you're like, you look so dumb right now.
And that's a make or break. That's a deal breaker.
Not a deal breaker, but you can look at the guy and be like, ugh.
Ick.
Ugh.
Ick. Do you have an ick?
I don't want him to act like a little bitch.
Is there like any particular behavior that makes him a little bitch?
I'm complaining a lot, or just like, I don't know, like a limited mindset. I feel like that gives me the ick. I'm like, ew, like you
but him
think so
tripping
low
and falling
of yourself.
isn't like an ick or something.
No, like that happens to the best of us. So like, it's kind of cute. Like it's like, oh, you fell. Like, you know, I'd hope to be there to pick you up. You know, so.
All right, go ahead.
All right, you know what gives me the ick? When men have a childlike charisma, they really work it up to their full potential. So, like, for instance, I just experienced this where my ex-boyfriend has a childlike charisma, and instead of everyone
like
realizing
Mike,
what's
charisma.
happening in the relationship, like, everyone sees what's going on. They see the manipulation, they see the gaslighting, and instead, when he starts crying, it's, aw, poor him. He's 27 years old, and he knows what the fuck he's doing. That gives me the ick. You know better. That whole childlike, like, even think of it, like, the girls that are doing this, they look at him as a little kid. Oh, but are you okay? Yeah, he's fucking okay. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And the fact that the other girl responds to it, and you're like, you don't see this bullshit.
Because girls want to take care of things. So when they see a damsel in distress, they're like, oh.
His mom didn't
What
love him
can I
enough.
do to Dude, his mom loves him too much. Bye.
Oh, she
Like,
babied him.
bye.
Oh, it's like the exact opposite.
So, like,
all right, Tiffany's chomping at the bit. What's your ick?
I think my ick is just like a beta man. Like I like a man taking control and being like, no, you can't do that.
Okay, but you got to give me one particular behavior that's
a
like
beta. Let's see.
That's an ick.
That's an ick. Let's see.
Like he's hot and he does one thing and you're like, oh no, you blew it. I'm out.
Well, I think it's just complaining about things that he can fix on his own.
Oh, competence. Okay.
I think being incompetent with himself. I think also that gives me an ick. Like if a guy contradicts himself.
Okay. Well, that's okay. But not really. Okay, baby. But what's an ick for you? I know because you got like a ride or die guy. If there's one thing he could do that you'd be like, okay, I'm not a ride or die person anymore. I can't do this anymore. What would it be?
Oh man, I really don't even know. Like, because I don't really feel like he necessarily gives me any like icks. Because it really is like that. It's kind of like what she said too. I hate to say that like, oh, it's like the beta mentality or whatever. But like, really, I think just like a guy just being like a little bitch is just like, it's such an ick for me. I'm just like, yo,
so
fucking
gross.
like man up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
fight against the grain of what you're seeing on media. Like, turn off the fucking news. Do
Like,
your own research.
You
Get out there.
Tell me you make millions of dollars and you're acting like a fucking child.
Yeah.
You want people to treat you like a child, especially women, where you're like, okay, so for instance, we were in Croatia. I got cheated on. I got totally betrayed, and I got gaslit by not
Croatia.
only him, by everyone.
That's so specific.
And I'm stuck on a boat with you guys, right? Everything that you were doing is wrong, and everything, like, everyone got to see what happened go down. I was made out to be the crazy person, when in all actuality, it was just because he had such a childlike charisma. People were like, "Aw, but he's
you were
but
Mugatu
he's
and he was
fine."
Zoolander. Is
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. The childlike charisma and the way that people act, it's literally so gross.
Kensley, what's your
so
ick?
gross.
Yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, but
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, just like what they're saying too. I don't like a guy that's a little bitch. I don't like anyone that complains a lot, is negative, can't fit, like just
You need a man.
be positive,
Yeah.
like change your mindset.
Be a rock.
And the other thing, oh my god,
What's
okay.
a pet peeve? What's a deal breaker?
So earlier you guys were like, Kensley's having trouble finding a man. I'm like, no, I'm not trying anymore. I give up. Because every time, like, I will give someone one chance, they'll say something so fucking stupid so early on. And I'm just like, oh my God. like this guy the other day. Actually, Michael knows him.
Here we go. Story time with Kenzie. Okay.
Text me. Who is it?
I'll tell you later, maybe. Okay, so I met this guy on a dating app, and we start texting, blah, blah, blah. He complains to me randomly, texts me like a picture of him and this girl.
I sure did.
At a concert, and he's like, I'm tired of dating. This girl was so ungrateful, blah, blah, blah. She can't even like, you know, give me like a thank you, a coffee, a blowjob, a thumb in the butt.
Why is he telling you this?
Thumb in the butt?
Why is he telling you that?
That's not a thumb in the butt.
I know this motherfucker.
I've never even met
I need to know if he's one of my
him.
clients. That's what I need to know. You need to tell me who it is.
So the ick is the thumb in the butt.
Will you text me right now who it was?
That's the turn on.
Yo.
Because I would understand that.
Kensley, message me who it was. I need to know who that was.
Why don't you just say it loud and proud right now?
But so, yeah, I'm like, I haven't even met you yet. We haven't even gone on a first date yet. First of all, why are you complaining about this girl? If you don't like her, don't talk to her. Why are you telling me this?
Yes.
Guys like try so hard to impress me sometimes. Oh, that's the big ick. Like, I can tell when you're trying really hard to impress me and it looks so stupid. Just be natural, be real. Don't do weird shit. Don't say weird shit. He said it 3 times. He's like, he kept saying the finger and I'm like,
I feel like give,
Yo, you got to tell me who this is.
He's like,
for real talk.
He's like, I need this.
It's like he's fishing to see. Like,
Yeah.
so you're gonna put your thin.
It's kind of obvious.
How do you react?
It's obvious you're going to do that, but whether or not you like him is the question.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's a normal
They
first thing.
a lot of guys just say stupid shit, and I'm just like, okay, you were really hot, and now I'm never gonna talk to you ever again.
Rita, what's your ick? What's your ick?
Oh, I was just gonna talk about when I put a somebody's ass. Like, okay, my ick.
Clearly, that's not an ick. But go ahead.
My ick is not letting me touch your. How about that?
I believe you.
Like,
I think you're
reasonable.
So-
Your G-spot
I think-
up your ass.
Like, there's a reason.
I think
that
you're being
your
serious, which is
asshole-
scary.
So
Self-conscious
serious. Like, if you don't let me touch your
ick.
butt, like, that's a turn off for me.
What, you think it's fucking gay because I'm a woman sticking my finger
Like,
in your
that's
ass?
not gay.
Grow
It's
the
not
fuck
gay.
up.
Like,
Grow the
bro,
fuck up.
there's a reason. We
Grow the
all
fuck
gotta.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes, it's
We're all
to
equals
expel
here.
waste.
You think that-
That's the point of the asshole.
Why do you have a
It's to
G-spot
get
in
rid
there,
of poop.
Michael?
Hold on. You think
Why do you have a
that
G-spot in your ass?
you think that your anus is an exit only? What? Just like your lungs are only built for smoking?
Yes.
What?
Well, you know,
Lungs are definitely
built
meant
for
for smoking.
Like my lungs are
not
only
for
for smoking,
breathing,
right?
Not for breathing.
Rita,
No, for
Rita,
breathing.
Michael.
So what's a
No,
deal breaker? What's an
smoking.
ick for you with the guy?
Well, that was one of them.
Okay.
But
Oh, breathing.
I guess
you said?
like bad. No.
Oh.
breathing.
Michael, I
breathing.
meant
Breathing
that
is an ick.
terminology, seriously. So I saw
believe you.
that on
Ick.
Shameless, and I never forgot it. So he was talking about how his brother was gay, and he said, "Oh, your butthole is an exit only, just like your lungs are only built for smoking." And it was supposed to be like in a little aha
This is
moment.
like such stoner
It wasn't-
logic.
Well, it's a total, it's a
so
total
specific.
like anomaly.
It is.
Where it's like you think that that's an exit only, but your G spot's up your like.
So,
I know
but
I don't know
that
this
my
dude. He
lungs-
follows
I
me, but I
know
don't
that
know.
what about my? Can I pick my nose?
But here's the thing.
But you don't have a
It was
G-spot in your
joke.
nose,
It
bro.
was a joke. It wasn't. So
I know.
I know that your lungs aren't built for smoking. They're built for breathing. That's where the joke comes in. When you have to explain a joke, it becomes 10 times funnier.
That's a dick. What's your
Except
ick?
Ooh,
What's
explaining
your
jokes
ick?
is so ick.
My ick is like guys that like want to constantly like see your phone and they're like, let me see your phone. It's like, what the fuck are you looking
They're
for?
so insecure.
Yeah, like insecure, like that.
Yeah.
It just really, because one time like I always have a boundary. I'm like, no, like get out of here. And then one time I let them see the phone and nothing was on it, and they were like, oh, okay, well, you know, I think we both learned a lot from this, and I think we should just both apologize. And I
That's
said,
past
Apologize
trauma.
for what?
yeah,
That's past trauma.
But would you rather have him ask, or would you rather have him look
coming
without
into
your
play.
permission?
what's that?
None of
That's
the
their past
above.
trauma coming into
Right,
play.
that's
So it actually
I will-
my problem.
I-
Get the
had
fuck
nothing
off
to
my
do with
phone.
I have a question
the
for
fact
you
that
though.
they think like even if I didn't find anything on your phone, so you must be deleting it. That has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you.
But wait, I have a question though. Would you rather have him ask you to look at it, or find out that he hacked it or is looking into it? Would you rather
Snooping.
Would you rather have him snoop, or would you rather be honest and be like, here you go, I got nothing to hide?
It's just annoying that he's even asking.
But if you
me.
had
It's
to
like,
choose, though.
don't you have
None of the
anything better to
above.
do with your day than like, why do you want to look at my? Why are you so insecure? Like, what happened? Like,
It's an evolutionary
you.
adaptation because women have cheated throughout history, and
yeah,
this
but
is
I
genetics.
didn't cheat in his
so
history,
have
so that's not my
men.
problem.
So have men.
Yes, and when men
Same energy, bro.
And when men cheat, you still have your baby, and we don't know whose baby it is. That's
I think that's why paternal test should be a federal law.
That's an easy cop-out.
Paternal test. Saying that though,
Get a fucking DNA test.
Paternal test should be a federal law.
Get a fucking DNA test.
Okay, humans have been around. Humans have been around for 3 million years. Homo sapiens for 300,000, 200,000 years, and in that whole time, we've only had fucking paternity tests since 1980. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like, of course, it's an evolutionary adaptation for men to be jealous.
Well, how many times
you guys
want
talk
all the
about
babies that they do have? How many times do they not step up to the plate and take care of the kids?
Hey, you want to know something crazy? So there's another study that it goes over when men suspect that their girl is cheating, the likelihood that she's cheating is like astronomically high.
Yeah.
Like compared to the regular population, it's an instinct. It's you have to imagine.
Women have that too. Population.
What's your ick? What's your ick? What's your ick?
So this is not the current situation. This is an ick from finding out that this is an ick from
You don't get to say finger in the butt either, okay? That's been taken twice already.
There we go. She hit it again. The law firm of Carly and Rita has returned.
Carly, I love those pants. Those are supposed to be my pants, aren't they? No, they were your pants, but I love them more than you love them.
Excuse me.
Olivia just gave her those pants.
Wait, those are my pants that she's wearing.
No, those are Olivia's pants.
My biggest ick is when
Olivia's pants. She just gave her.
Well, I'm going to ask you this in a second.
I'm going to give you my answer in a second.
my biggest ick is when, or if he complains about where he is in his life right now and his situation, and he does nothing to help himself out. And then what's even worse is then when I ask him what's wrong, and again, nothing to do with the current situation, when I ask him what's wrong, or if I try and help and I understand it has everything to do with you want to bring food to the table, you want to do everything, but then when you can't even allow me to even intervene, not even financially, then we have a problem.
She wishes.
And this is after paying $9,000 to turn the lights on, the water back on. Wow.
See, that's a competency ick.
Well, yeah. I mean, you probably
All right.
just go pick another dude. You know, I would pick another dude.
Carly, I can't even believe I'm going to ask this.
Please ask her.
What is your ick? What does a guy do that you turn? That's a deal breaker.
Besides nothing,
You're done with
everything.
Here
is my biggest ick right now. You guys ready?
And we will end.
I thought about this long and hard. My biggest ick is when a show goes on for 2.5 hours.
There it is.
And I'm just sitting here trying to have fun and go out with my girls.
Oh, stab me in the. Well, at least you stabbed me in the front instead of the back.
So,
What do you say about that one, Michael?
We had fun.
Does that have something to do with me? I don't have no idea. Oh, was she talking about me? Was that some passive-aggressive way for her to sit there and insult me where I didn't even notice it? Oh, okay. Just wanted to say. Oh, Rita. Oh, come here. Come here, Liv. Liv, come here and take my chair. Liv.